Hey everybody, this is Maddie with Brass Tacks, and this is Callie with Real Family Living. We both have our own YouTube channels, and I just wanted to give an update on what all's been going on, where I've been. I haven't been gone long, um, but we're going to talk about some channel changes and consistency and stuff like that. And I'm not going to lead you guys on. So, I don't want this to be a super long live stream. If you do join in the live stream, you can give your opinion, just be polite and nice. So yeah, give your opinion if you want. This is kind of where both of our channels are going, and like I said, I feel not necessarily like I've led people on in the past, but I feel like I haven't been consistent with the YouTube, and I know there's a lot of people out there that support and like the channel, and you guys all deserve to know what's going on and have me being more consistent when it comes to making videos. But I also am just doing it for fun. I'm not necessarily doing it for anyone in particular. So. Here's what's going to be going on. I haven't had a direction for Brass Tacks since I started the channel. I've just been thinking in my head, oh, I want to make a video, therefore I'm going to make it, edit it, post it. Or, oh, I feel like doing a live stream right now. I'm going to live stream and upload it. Or whatever, however that process works. So I'm going to be doing it a little bit different. In the future, this channel is going to grow really quick and a lot bigger and a lot faster because I think I'm going to give the channel a lot more time and a lot more consistency. And it's going to be about the same amount of videos. It's just some weeks I put out 4 videos, and then I'll skip 2 weeks, put out 1 video, and then 4 more weeks will go by and I'll put out another video. So here's what I've came up with, and this is what I'm going to do. I like live streaming. I like being uncut and unedited, and you guys get to know me better that way. Plus, I get to hear from you guys, which is the whole point that I made a YouTube channel. And I get to hear your opinions and stuff like that too. So, this is what we're going to do. Every single Wednesday night at 8 o'clock Mountain Time, I think is where we're at.
I think it's standard mountain time.
I think so.
We don't have daylight savings.
We don't have daylight savings, so it kind of messes with us. I am going to do a beer review / live stream. I told you guys that because it's summertime, the pipe smoking is going to slow down. It has slowed down for me. It's not that I don't enjoy smoking a pipe. It's just I don't want to do something that's hot when it's hot. And I don't want to hear anything about it's not that hot. It's hot. Like when I think about going out right now and smoking a pipe, it's 104.
Let me just give you an idea. It's 8:44 p.m. and it's 100 degrees outside.
Yeah, like I don't want to. And call me a wuss. Call me like a.
That's too
Call
hot.
me a snowflake. I don't want to go outside right now. Yes, especially in Arizona. But I don't want to go. I don't. That's what we're. That's definitely what we're talking about. 100 degrees right now. But I don't want to go outside right now with a hot ass cup of coffee. Like, just came out of the brew and drink it standing outside. That's kind of how I would feel like right now if I loaded a pipe of tobacco up and just went and stood outside and smoked it. I'd feel like I was standing there with a 105 degree cup of espresso drinking it. It's just not pleasurable. I am allowed to smoke in the house on rare occasions, so the pipe videos are not disappearing. They're not going away. I have 3 tins I haven't opened, blah, 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 blah. But back on track, I have ADHD. Thanks for staying with me. And that's not a joke. But anyway, where am I
It really
at?
does have ADHD.
Okay, where are we at?
Where
are we at? Mama, help me rein me in.
it's
Wednesday
the
nights,
videos.
it's going to be a beer review / live stream. So what that means is, and I don't care that it's super different than what everyone else does. That's me. The first 10 minutes, from 0 to 9 minutes and 59 seconds, will be a standard beer review. I will not comment on any of the comments that come through on the live stream, but you guys, the viewers, I would like it if you guys commented and communicated with each other. But during the beer review, I will be focused on doing the beer review. That'll make it very educational and a good solid review. And that's what I want. Then I'm going to say on the video, all right, guys, thanks for watching the beer review. This is blah, 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 blah. And I want to then interact with you guys for the next 20 minutes. I want them to be around 30-minute live streams. And if we go a little long, we go a little long. Guys, I do not want to do hour-long live streams. I'm not going to mention any names, and I think it's awesome for those older gentlemen on here that can do hour and 25-minute live streams. The only person on YouTube that does long live streams that I can watch is the Pipe Smoking Padre. That dude, his voice soothes me and puts me to sleep every night that I watch him. And I'm not saying he's boring. He has an awesome voice and an awesome channel, and didn't make this to give a plug, but if you guys want to learn a lot about pipe smoking, learn a lot about interesting blends, learn a lot about theology in the sense of how people should act and feel, it's just his channel is so insanely in depth. Go watch his 40-something minute long streams, and you will literally not lose anything watching it. But anyways, I don't want to do an hour-long live stream because I know that with my attention span, when I watch someone's live stream, I can get like 10, 15 minutes into it, and then I'm like wondering something else. Yes, I'm starting the beer reviews tomorrow. Please join us. Please join in. Please tell us what you're drinking. Like, that would be awesome. And that's another thing. Like, and again, in the comments, leave your... Okay, before we go there, hold on, pause. Let me finish so... One 30-minute beer review Wednesday starting at 8 Standard Mountain Time. Be there, be square. Second, I'm going to have special guests on there. Friends, family, wifey, people I meet in the industry. I'm going to do maybe live streams at different areas. I've become kind of really good friends with the manager of my local Total Wine and More. So I've already started to kind of put some stuff in the works there. So I will have interesting people on these live streams. Be prepared for cool live streams, and be prepared for boring live streams where it's just me drinking a beer. And then the last thing is you will get one review, because that's what I've wanted to do for a while. I have a lot of interesting stuff. I've had a lot of experience in the gun industry, the blade industry. I've worked in those fields. I have some really cool gear I want to review and talk about on this channel. Not to copy other channels. I want to do a review of a Presto popcorn maker. That thing's awesome. That's just the kind of stuff I want to do once a week. And that's going to be uploaded Sunday night by 8 p.m. Standard Mountain Time. And that will not be streamed. That will actually be edited and produced and then put on YouTube. Now, please go over to Real Family Living after this video. That's my family vlog channel. We have some updates on there. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, I have a couple more minutes in this live stream to talk about a few things. Louisiana Beer Reviews is one of the nicest dudes out there on YouTube that does beer reviews. He has hundreds of channels, hundreds of videos, and thousands of subscribers. He does beer reviews on mainly whether it is a quality product or not. He takes a product and gives you a review. And I think that's really honest how he does that. So he'll take a Bud Light and review it and rate it. Say he gives it like a B or a C. Craft beer drinkers would probably give it would probably give it like a F or an E or a Z. But he does it because Bud Light's the #1 selling beer in America. How can it be a crappy beer? And he really doesn't talk bad about any of the stuff that he reviews. And I respect that. It's water beer. We're going to get to that. Now, I missed the channel name. And sorry, we have to look at our screen. Our streaming station is very high tech. It's an iPad facing us. Because we're rednecks from Georgia, okay? So, and I hope the quality's fine. Let me know. But I don't want to be like that. And I'm going to do it my way anyways, but there's some things that I don't like. I want to tell you guys expressly that I don't like it. Even if it's a good product, and I do want to say that it's a decent product. Like, I don't care for light beers personally. My dad always called them sex in a canoe beer. And I found out that was a Foster's slogan from the 1980s. So that was actually an Australian beer slogan in the 1980s. I've been watching beer commercials from the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s on YouTube this week, and that's what I've been into. Thank you for sitting with me while I talk about this stuff.
It doesn't bother me.
Bud Light is watery beer. It is, though, just like Louisiana Beer Review would tell you, a very consistent product. And that's the thing about domestic beers, and I don't want to get into a whole tangent about it. I love craft beers. I'm making a big move into brewing beer, and that's going to be a big part of this channel. And if you're watching it now at 10 minutes and 31 seconds,
Good job.
you are going to get a little bit of previews of some stuff I wasn't maybe going to talk about on the channel yet. But in the next month or so, month and a half, you're going to get to watch me learn to brew beer. I love craft beer. Craft beer has a special place in my heart. At the same time, domestic beer, American lagers, adjunct lagers, made with rice and corn, have a special place in my heart. It's because it was the first beer I started drinking. Now, I would say 90% of the time I am consuming craft beer. But for some reason, I can't get it out of my system. If it's a hard working long day on the beach or at the pool or out with the family and it's 110 degrees outside, nothing better than a Yuengling, Pabst Blue Ribbon, Corona, Dos Equis, lager. These aren't light beers. These are all American lagers. Now, they're light beers in the context of craft beers, but we're not talking about craft beers. Light beers, to me, are Bud Light, Natural Light, Miller Ultra, Michelob Ultra, Miller Lite. All of those beers, to me, are light beers. And yes. Okay, Yuengling is my go-to as well. I have a friend that is back in Georgia.
You must not live here.
I have a friend that's back in Georgia, that's from Georgia, and that's where I'm from, that is bringing me back a 30-pack of canned Yuengling, regular lager, and
Sweetwater, right?
a variety 12-pack in a truck of Sweetwater. And for you that's been commenting, I can't catch your channel name. Please throw it up there again, and I'll be able to tell everyone who you are. But Yuengling all the way. And it's funny because I wasn't exposed to Yuengling until I was like maybe 17, 18. Now, guys, I come from a family where
I live in Georgia now. There you go. Son.
Oh, the Beardless Gnome! I watch a ton of your videos, man. I messaged you like a couple weeks ago.
There you go.
Guys, also subscribe to the Beardless Gnome. He lives in Georgia now, and he makes some cool videos. I just now, a couple of weeks ago, started subscribing to him, and I have been watching your videos, and they are very nice. So, back to what I was talking about. Yuengling is rocks. It's Beardless Gnome. Have you ever had the Black and Tan from Yuengling? Oh, son. If you like a Pilsner Porter mix, you're going to love it. And that goes to my next review is I love Black and Tans. Me and Callie are going to review Mississippi Mud. And I think for the whole 30-minute live stream, we're going to drink the whole thing. And then see where it goes.
Well, I'm just interested to see if I'm actually gonna like it. Hey, he said that.
Yes, it is a good one.
Because
Man, I wish I was still in Georgia. Dude, I've been drinking craft brews and beers in Georgia for 10 years. And I'm not trying to brag, I'm just saying. There are so many good craft beers in Georgia. You got to try Sweetwater, number one. They make a bunch of awesome beers. Start out with 420, Georgia Brown, if you're into that kind of thing. Just like research this. I'm sorry, you're pulling me off a whole tangent. Georgia beer is in my blood. Also, a really good one to try.
Sweetwater Blue.
Sweetwater Blue. That one I might not be into as much anymore. That's when I was younger. My beer palate has changed, but you gotta try Sweetwater. There's so many good. There's so many good like breweries in that area. I want to try Blue Ridge Brewing Company. That's like really close to where I'm from. I want to go eat there, and I have a friend that works there. Oh yeah, they're amazing, 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 amazing. And guys, I don't drink a lot. I don't really care to put that out. I don't care if I drink 10 a day. I don't even care what people on YouTube thought. But I generally drink Friday nights, Saturday nights, and Sunday nights.
No Sunday during the day.
Yeah, I do like day and night drinking on Sunday.
Yeah. But that's just like our time.
It's like our pool
to-
day. We have a pool.
Yeah.
It's our pool. I'm at the pool. I drink, like, Friday night I had a beer. Saturday night I had 2 beers.
A couple.
3 beers?
Yeah.
3 beers. And then Sunday I had like
Couple.
6 beers. That's pretty rare for me, guys. Like, I don't drink a ton.
Well, I think though that me getting into it is like getting you into it even more because now I'm drinking with you.
Yeah, my wife's not ever been a beer person, and I'm not really saying,
Till like
and I'm not even saying she's a beer person now, because she's not. But she's getting more into it. I would like to see her get to the point where she can drink a whole beer. And I found out her problem, I think. So draft beer is one of the...
I'm getting better.
Yeah, no, it's not a problem. I didn't mean problem. I meant... What I meant by that is Callie has never sat down and consumed, like, a whole craft beer. Except for Lime Leaf.
I put that stuff down.
But I think the reason why is because we've been going to the bars more recent, like when we go out on vacation and stuff and having stuff in restaurants, and she said it gave her a stomach ache. Well, I learned that the only unpasteurized liquid in the United States that you can consume legally is draft beer. So milk is pasteurized, juice is pasteurized, soda is pasteurized. Everything we consume that's a beverage in the United States is heated to a certain degree to kill all the bacteria, and some enzymes sometimes are added to keep bacteria from growing, and then that's what we consume, and it keeps us from getting sick. Draft beer from start to finish, there's no pasteurization. Bottled and canned beers, there is pasteurization. So there's a high bacteria content in draft beers.
And I don't think it would be that bad though, but because of my stomach issues though, I
Yes.
think that's what makes it even worse.
Yeah, Callie has IBS, and that is probably like a...
Because I have the worst stomach ache, like as soon as I finish it, because I've been like sipping on it for like 20 minutes. What was that noise?
I don't know.
It hurt, my stomach hurts so bad. Like I just want to throw up. And it's been the last few times we've gone out, which I don't usually drink draft. And if I did drink draft, it was a cider, and that never gave me.
And I don't know if ciders are pasteurized or not.
I don't know, but
I don't either. I'm not
now
really
that
sure
I've
what
been-
I'm not really sure what the process of a cider is.
But now that I've been getting beers and stuff, like even we had a Dos Equis on draft, and my stomach hurt after the fact. It's every time I drink draft beer. But give me a bottle or give me a can, and I'm fine.
All right, guys, we're coming up on 20 minutes. Just a short review of what's going on is beer reviews starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. I want to see
Mountain Standard.
Mountain Standard Time. I want to see everyone there. I want to see anyone that can. You can share the video if you want. I want to get as many people as we can talking about beer. Tomorrow night we're not going to do. I don't know. I'm going to leave the beer. We're going to do a secret. We might do Mississippi Mud, but if we do, I don't know if I'm going to drink the whole thing tomorrow night. We'll have to depend on how we're feeling.
That might have to be a weekend one,
I might have to be a weekend one.
because that's gonna be.
And then I want to do a review video of a product that I enjoy that I have been using for a long time, once a week. Thanks for joining. I'm Maddie with Brass Tacks. This is Callie with Real Family Living. Thanks for joining. Beardless Gnome, thanks. Drink a Yingling for me, man. And all right, thanks, guys. And we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.